Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry if the lighting's a bit strange here. I had hoped to film this earlier on in the day, but the sun is setting, so yes, maybe not as bright and light as some of my other videos, but maybe it's a little bit more cosy, which is nice. So if it's the first video of mine that you've fallen upon, my name's Charlotte, I'm a writer, I'm a historian, I've worked in heritage, and I do a lot of marketing things. That's me professionally. I produce videos here on YouTube about writing, I do day in the life of a writer videos, I talk about my books and I talk about other books that I've read, and we do lots of lovely writing stuff. This is the fourth week review of the NaNoWriMo challenge, so if you've been watching other NaNoWriMo videos, then hopefully you'll enjoy this one as well. And with my husband Tom, who is also named in this channel, we produce videos on travel and the renovation of our home. So that's a little bit about me. If you've been watching all my other videos and you've been a follower for a while, hello, I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I'm filming this on Sunday and I'm actually hoping to edit it and make it live today as well, so this is going to be the second video in my Vlogmas series. I'm switching it up a little bit this year for Vlogmas. I'm doing some seasonal things, Christmassy themed, and then other things I'm working in, some writing and some house stuff, so yeah, it's a little bit of a mixed bag today. So one of the things I wanted to do was just kind of wrap up this whole NaNoWriMo challenge and do my final 4-week review video. I did say in my video last week for the week 3 review, I did say that I was going to continue on with NaNoWriMo until the end of the year, and I may do. I might do one more video as part of Vlogmas, but like towards the end, depending on how I get on with creative writing throughout this month of December. But it is a very busy month, understandably. Everyone's kind of busy in December, aren't they? I've obviously got the Vlogmas videos to produce and put up, and I've also got the private estate book that I'm working on at the moment. I need to finish my first draft of the manuscript for that, so it's a bit busy at the moment. But yeah, I'm hoping that you're kind of enjoying or have enjoyed watching my other NaNoWriMo reviews. So this is going to be the last official one in the series. How has my week gone? I'm aware that by the time you see this, this one will be almost a week late. So it's kind of been 2 weeks since I updated you. And it's been going okay. Again, it's been a really busy time for me at the moment. So I haven't done as much on as regular a basis as I'd like to. I've done a few days here and there where I've done an hour at the end of the day or an hour at the beginning of the day, and I've been working on my Wavemaker kind of cards, all of the different plot development and that kind of thing. And I've been mostly working on the clinic project actually. The lighthouse project, I kind of got all of the information out of my mind and out of my head and all that kind of stuff. And then because I also wanted to get all of that kind of done for the clinic project, and because that one was already on the way, what I had to do was I had to go through the original manuscript and I had to pull out all the information from the manuscript in order to be able to put it onto Wavemaker. And I think doing that meant that I kind of got myself back in the brain space of the clinic project. So I ended up doing a little bit more work on that one. So I've written about 2,500 words, I think it is, of additional content on that project. So yeah, I mean, I think overall, over NaNoWriMo, I've probably written about 5,000 words, which is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I mean, for me, you know, I'd hoped to write quite a lot during this process, and I haven't written anywhere near the amount that I thought I would. However, I do think it's been a really good project for me to do, because had I not done NaNoWriMo, I wouldn't have found out about Wavemaker. Secondly, I got the new project, the Lighthouse project, out of my brain and onto paper. That was a really big kind of achievement for me. And I feel like I've breathed a little bit more life into my clinic project, which is also a big win for me. So 3 really positive things to come out of NaNoWriMo. I would say this is probably the last time I'm going to do it. And I know that's pretty like, you know, especially because, you know, my channel, these videos do get quite a lot of engagement. I know that you guys really like it when I do it, but I just feel like this isn't it's not the right time of year for me, isn't November. November seems to be quite a busy month for me, personally and professionally, and I feel like I end up not doing as well as I wanted to because it's not the right time of year for me. So I don't know whether I can do like my own writing challenge month, but do it at some other point of the year. We could do like, you know, like some people do like particular months throughout the year where they vlog and they just do daily vlogs. Maybe we can do like a month within next year where we do weekly writing, and throughout that month we try and, you know, work together. You know, you guys can do it with me, and we can try and hit a particular word count, or we can work towards a project or something like that. So basically like flip NaNoWriMo around a bit and do it in like, I don't know, March, May, something like that. Let me know what you think about that idea. I mean, if you've enjoyed this, even though I haven't achieved much, if you've enjoyed it and you would really miss me doing it next year, then let me know, because I can try and persevere again next year and see what we think and see if I do any better. Maybe if I plan it. I did have a look at a couple of NaNoWriMo videos this week, just because I wanted to know how I should end this series. I was like, do people really review it? Do they do this, that and the other? And I did see somebody, and I can't remember her name off the top of my head and it'd take me too long to find it, but she basically did loads and loads of prep before she started NaNoWriMo. She was working on a new project. She'd plotted, she'd got the characters sorted, she'd got the main kind of timeline of events ready. So when she sat down at the beginning of NaNoWriMo, she just started writing. And I thought, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I think to do that? So maybe next year, if I can plan it a bit more and really kind of focus on it for the month of November, I can even have a look at my freelance work and see if I can arrange that around it, so that I either complete projects by the end of October or I don't start projects until the 1st of December, something like that. I think that would help me do it more, because it would be built into my workload, so I wouldn't have to like cram in an hour at the end of every day. And also I feel like if I prepped more, then it would be more about the writing. I kind of feel like I've used NaNoWriMo this month to prep for NaNoWriMo. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, not a massive kind of positive thing, but I've enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed coming along this journey with you guys and seeing what you guys have all been up to. And I know that some of you have absolutely smashed it this year, have had a really like kind of successful month. You guys have been messaging me, telling me all you've been doing. And I know for some people, you've had a kind of year like I have. You've had a month where you've struggled, and that's been really comforting for me to hear, because, you know, it's nice for me to know that I'm not alone when I think, God, this week's been really hard, it's been really tough. So yeah, I'm really glad that, you know, you guys have really engaged with me this month, and yeah, it's just really nice. I have found a couple of things this week that I've been thinking about, a couple of things this week that have really helped me to get through NaNoWriMo. And somebody commented on my Insta stories, which, if you don't follow me on Instagram, my kind of handle on Instagram is @CharlotteFurnessWriter. I'll pop it in the description box below so you can find it. But I post kind of quite regularly on there. And I did a few kind of like questions and polls asking people what they wanted to see for Vlogmas. And somebody said they'd really like to see a favourites video. And I always kind of thought favourites videos were for people who did beauty or fashion. And I mean, I've got no makeup on and I'm wearing a striped t-shirt, so clearly I'm not interested in beauty or fashion. But she actually came back to me and said, no, I think it'd be really cool if you did like a mix of things. So like books that you've been enjoying, stationery, music that you listen to, all that kind of stuff. And I thought, oh God, that's a really, really good idea. So I'm going to save those things, and one of my Vlogmas videos will be a favourites video, and it's going to be talking about the favourites, things that I have been listening to throughout NaNoWriMo, things that I listen to, or kind of my favourites for getting myself in a writing space or doing a writing day. I've got lots of weird little quirky things that I do when I sit down to write, so that might be quite interesting. So I'm not going to share those bits with you now. I'll share them in this favourites video as part of Vlogmas. What else can I tell you? I think I am going to continue on with my clinic manuscript, and I am going to continue on with the lighthouse, but rather than trying to work on them both concurrently, I think I am going to try and really focus on the clinic project and finish that off. I've also wondered whether, rather than constantly thinking in my mind about it being a novel, whether I take the pressure off that and maybe think about it being a short story. And then if it gets to the point where the word count has exceeded short story, then that's fine. It becomes a novel, and I'll develop it more. But I think I'm putting too much pressure on myself to fill this storyline out into a novel, and actually there might not be enough that happens in the course of the story to make it a novel. So I've kind of got my head around that a little bit and just thought, just finish the story, just get the story down, and then see whether you think it's novel worthy or not. The other thing I'm going to do is see if anybody wants to read through some of the very early versions once I've got the storyline written out. So yeah, I'm going to continue to develop it more, and we shall see how things go. I'm really trying to find more things to talk about, but I can't really. I honestly think that's about it. Yeah, I've done some really positive things during this NaNoWriMo challenge. I've not achieved anywhere near what I thought I would, but overall I'd give it like 3 out of 5 stars if I had to rate the challenge for this year. Yeah, let me know how you guys have got on in the final week. Let me know whether you hit your targets, whether you're happy with your progress throughout the month. Yeah, let me know if there's any particular videos you want to see as part of the Vlogmas series. I did film on, was it Friday? I filmed a day in the life of a writer video, so that's kind of all filmed and on my camera. I just need to edit it, but I wanted to get this NaNoWriMo one done before, because I'm obviously aware that that's part of a series that needs finishing off. So that's coming first. I have filmed the day in the life of a writer video. That'll come at some point in the near future. I'm also thinking about doing like a wrap presents with me video, but I'm not sure whether I should do that as like a 15-minute thing, or whether maybe to do it as like a YouTube live. I've never done those before, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm going to get on with some work because I am supposed to be up here working this afternoon. And yeah, I will see you all again soon. Yeah, I hope you're all having a really lovely weekend wherever you are in the world. I hope you're staying safe, and yeah, I will see you guys again soon. Bye!